This is the second battle between me and Blademaster in the Milk and Cookies Total War semi-finals. I picked Nemetocenna, Tylis and Boyai. Blademaster picked Parthia and Boyai. I believe I banned Boyai, he banned Boyai. And then we have Tylis versus Parthia. A very skirmish heavy build for Blademaster. My build here consists of 5 tribals, Oath Zone General, 3 Celtic Skirmishers. I have 3 or 4 Levy Freemen actually, 3 Raiding Horse, 2 Noble Horse. Blademaster has 3 Mercenary Sarmatian Horse. He has 5 Parthian Foot. He has 2 Eastern Spears, 2 Persian Hoplites and another Eastern Spear, Indian War Elephants, and a nice line of 5 Cataphracts. Now ideally I want to use my Raiding Horse to stop his elephants from charging my infantry lines, but I make a mistake in the opening of the game because I think it's so tempting to destroy horse archers with Raiding Horsemen, because the Raiding Horsemen have 45 armor javelins and they are very fast. They're actually going to be able to catch even horse archers. So my plan is that I'm going to make the horse archers run around a lot, then I'm going to wait until they are winded, and when they are winded I'm going to charge them with my Raiding Horsemen. So the horse archers running away and the Raiding Horse being spread thin like this and having shields is going to make it fairly easy to avoid taking too much damage. So they are active. I'm going to chase with this unit to make them move. Then I'm going to take the unit that is closer and start chasing them. I'm going to pull away this unit, start pushing away the horse archers with my Levy Freemen, make them waste their ammunition. No point in chasing with this unit. And now the Mercenary Sarmatian horse archers, when they become winded and my unit is active, I should be able to catch them fairly easily. Getting closer and closer. The horse archers are active. When they are turning, they're going to be losing speed, while I am going to be able to make a tighter turn. So you can see how much damage the javelins are doing to the Sarmatian horse archers. They are not very happy about this at all. Taking down a lot of horse archers, but this is a mistake by me, because I should really have just screened them with my Levy Freemen and kept my Raiding Horse in reserve. And I've made this mistake against elephants before, because it's so tempting to take out horse archers. They are annoying, and you can see I'm not really losing a lot of Raiding Horse here. I am losing quite a few missiles. So when I catch up to the Mercenary Sarmatian horse archers here, I'm going to be able to destroy them quickly, but I'm wasting a lot of javelins on this unit. Did manage to take it out though, and only take 8 casualties, so that wasn't too bad. Going to try to charge the Eastern Spears, but they are pulling away. I don't want to have my Noble Horse get shot at in the center here. And at this point I'm feeling fairly confident, because I've taken out a horse archer very easily. Cost efficient trade for me. But in terms of priorities, it wasn't the best use of my javelins, because the horse archers, they're a threat, but they're not a huge threat. So I'm going to start trying to bait arrow fire from them instead, with Levy Freemen and with Raiding Horsemen, trying to make them move around more. And now they are winded, so now I'm confident that I'll be able to catch them with my fresh unit of Raiding Horse. So I'm going to send my Raiding Horse after them, taking some more fire. Already in javelin range, and it would be so sweet if I was able to take out these 2 horse archers with 1 unit of Raiding Horse. Might be able to, because they are closing in on the red line. They are already winded. More javelins incoming, but I'm wasting so many javelins here. This is bad. I should really have fire at will off. Able to make a tighter turn again, get in, do a lot of damage to the Mercenary Sarmatian horse. I'm going to get fired upon by this unit though, so not a great move by me, but it's still effective. Still cost effective to do this. The problem is the elephants. So Sarmatian horse archers dying so quickly. They don't have anywhere left to run, and my Raiding Horse is going to destroy them now. So that's it for the Mercenary Sarmatian Horse Archers. Now there's only one horse archer left on the field, and again I am feeling super confident at this point. All I have to do is deal with the elephants, and then this is a GG basically. Another unit of Mercenary Sarmatian Horse, and now it's tired up against my fresh Raiding Horse. So I'm going to send my fresh Raiding Horse up against the tired Mercenary Sarmatian Horse Archers. Should be able to catch them effectively. The archers are becoming very close here. That might be problematic. But looks like I'm going to be able to take care of the last unit of Mercenary Sarmatian Horse. So I probably at this point should have just charged it with this unit instead of wasting javelins with this unit. And small things like that can be game-ending mistakes. I'm going to use my Levy Free to push away his Parthian foot, because his Parthian foot is firing at my Oathsworn. They are firing into the front, but this is not good for the Oathsworn being peppered by this many Parthian foot archers. I want to get the javelin in, but I'm not in range. So managed to catch the Mercenary Sarmatian horse archers again over here, and just wasting so many javelins. It's painful to watch, because wasting javelins when the unit is already trapped is easily a mistake that can cost me the game. Although I will wreck the infantry, the problem is these supporting cataphracts and the Parthian foot archers. So taking more fire on my Oathsworn, and now they're going to start dying, so big mistake in keeping my Oathsworn in the front lines here. Moving up Levy Freemen and Celtic Warriors to start screening. And I don't even notice that my Oathsworn general is dropping at this point, so massive mistake made there by me. I just got so happy that his horse archers were off the field that I'm feeling super confident at this point. But while I'm feeling super confident, my Oathsworn general is getting slaughtered by missiles. So Blade is wisely kiting away. I'm moving back in. Now I should be able to get a nice volley off with my Celtic Warriors. Nope, not yet. So just try to push it back his skirmishers as much as possible. Take fire on my less important units. And again, I'm not really managing my ammunition as well as I need to, because I have fire at will on. I'm firing on Eastern Spearmen, 2 volleys. Again, massive mistake. And I'm still letting my Oathsworn get fired upon here. So I'm just making so many mistakes in the opening of this battle. Nice javelin volley from the Celtic Warriors. Going to start pulling them away and into the range of my skirmishers, hopefully. But Blademaster is pulling back his Eastern Cataphracts, playing nice and patient here. This unit of Raiding Horse is just standing around. More fire incoming against my Oathsworn. Precision shot being used, so this is just super bad for me. When I'm turning him around and trying to pull him away, he's taking so much damage. Very nicely done by Blademaster, and a poor show by me. Screening with Eastern Spears, and again, firing on the Eastern Cataphracts is not really the best use of them. Charging Eastern Spears with my Celtic Warriors. I should have had fire at will off here, so I didn't use my javelins on them. And you'll see why in a second. Got my Celtic Warriors charged by Eastern Cataphracts. The Celtic Warriors are going to die. My Raiding Horse got tangled up in the Eastern Spears, so again, poor micro on my part here. So here I'm pretty happy, because I defeated the Eastern Spears. I thought I had javelins on this unit, so I'm going to charge the elephants and try to get some javelins off on them. But I was out of javelins, so not managing javelins was very bad. Very bad indeed, because if I had javelins here, these Indian war elephants would be running amok. Blade would have had to pull back, and then I could have just charged in. So another mismanagement of ammunition by me. The Indian war elephants are just wrecking the Celtic Warriors. Moving around with the Raiding Horse, trying to bait some javelins and keep a threat in his rear, trying to go for his elephants as well. So somehow the Celtic Warriors are still alive and fighting Eastern Spears, but when they get rear charged by the Eastern Cataphracts, they're going to die. So as you can see, I'm wasting both ammunition and units here, and I don't have the ammunition to waste a lot of fire like this. Even firing on the eastern cataphracts is not a good idea at this point. I need to keep the raiding horse close to my lines so that I'm able to counter the elephants, but I'm failing in what should be my primary objective, or my two primary objectives: keep my general alive and keep the elephants away from my guys. So I'm going to start moving up with my levy freemen, move up with my tribals, but this is not great for me because my general is so damaged. My raiding horse isn't behind by lines in support. I'm going to try to throw some javelins on the eastern cataphracts, but Blademaster sees it and is going to pull away. So here comes the push. And again, using levy freemen like this, not a good use of them. Here I have fire at will on. Massive mistake in wasting javelins on the Persian hoplites. And again, a massive mistake. I'm just wasting so much ammunition on these Persian hoplites because I had fire at will on. So massive mistake. My general is going to move into range again. My general is dead now, so I'm just playing like a complete retard in this battle. Again, see how many missiles that I'm wasting on these Persian hoplites. It's very nicely done by Blademaster in making me waste all of this ammunition, but it's super bad by me. Nice volley on the eastern cataphracts by the levy freeman. Raiding horse moving into support. Trying to keep my raiding horse here to pose a threat to his Parthian foot archers. But look at how I'm engaging here. I'm just doing the exact opposite of what you want to do against Parthia. I'm engaging piecemeal, so that Parthia is going to be able to pick and choose its engagements, charge through my tribal warriors and get to my skirmishers. Very poor show by me. Here the raiding horse are managing to get into the Parthian foot archers. So that was nice, but that wasn't what they were for. His general is already in my backlines. I have to pull away with my skirmishers, not enabling my skirmishers to fire on the Indian war elephants. Some javelins incoming against the Indian war elephants with my levy freemen, but I didn't micro them well, so they're going to be wrecked by the elephants here. The elephants are running amok, but they are running amok far away from Blademaster's units. His royal cataphracts are managing to get a charge on my slingers. I am going to be able to fire on the cataphract general though, do some damage to him, but this is just, at this point I'm super frustrated at how poor my micro is and how poor my decision making was in this battle. I just got overconfident at the beginning when I tried to take out the horse archers, doing a lot of damage to the eastern cataphracts with my noble horse, so that's nice. Getting into his Parthian foot archers, elephants are running amok over there, so far so good. I really need to kill the general of Parthia here, but he is pulling away, going for a rear charge against my tribals. Tribals won't like that one bit. My noble horse doing well against eastern cataphracts. Going to chase away the skirmishers with my levy freemen. Throw some javelins, and again, just wasting javelins on units that don't need to be javelin to death. I'm able to defeat the cataphracts before the elephants are coming back, but now my skirmishers are wide open for being attacked by cataphracts. I'm able to deal with his skirmishers, but that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is dealing with his cavalry and with his elephants. So my raiding horse, nowhere to be seen because I wasted every single unit and I wasted their ammunition. If I had my raiding horse left now, then this would have been a GG. At some point Blademaster says, "You've got this," and I know I don't, because everything he needs to do is, he just needs to tie down my skirmishers. My general is dead, the fear from the elephants is going to be massive. I'm able to take out another unit of Parthian foot with my noble horse, pulling away the noble horse. Parthian foot archers going down in the center here. These tribals are just going to go down. The elephants haven't lost a single elephant yet. My noble horse is going to be able to deal with the remaining Parthian foot. The cataphracts are dying, but there is too much cavalry left on the field for Blademaster, so I was able to deal with the skirmishers, but having my Oathsworn general in the front line against Parthia, just a massive mistake. And that engagement in the beginning, sending in all of my units piecemeal like that to be charged by cataphracts, also game-ending mistake. So tribals are getting wrecked by elephants. You can see how many kills they're getting. Almost 300 kills. And the Royal Cataphracts doing a lot of damage by rear charging my tribals, so they're also getting some nice kills now. The fear from the elephants starting to make itself felt, and I'm probably going to lose these 2 units of tribal warriors. Although they have nice kills, they don't have important kills. So at this point I need to kill his war elephants. The Eastern Spears, no threat. The depleted unit of Parthian foot, no threat. But the elephants are a problem, and Blade is firing into his elephants now, and that's a mistake because he's actually going to kill an elephant. But at this point, 3 cavalry units. I only have 2 cavalry units. That means I can't stop Blademaster's cavalry from getting to my skirmishers. Well, I could potentially do it, but it's going to be super difficult. He's going to be able to surround me, send in his elephants, and probably end the game that way. So I'm going to put my levy freeman up front, going to put my dead general up front as well. Try to get at his Royal Cataphract general with my noble horse and then throw javelins. But at this point I'm not feeling confident at all, because these units are just going to act as speed bumps. The Eastern Cataphracts are going to charge straight through them, potentially be able to get to my skirmishers. And then there are the elephants with 350 kills. I'm trying to spread out my skirmishers a bit so they'll be able to fire at any incoming units, but it's going to be super hard to protect them at this point. Elephants are firing on my noble horse. So again, trying to spread out my skirmishers a bit to make it harder for Blademaster to get in. Looks like he's going to go for the charge. I'm going to go in and charge the Eastern Spears with my dead general. He's pulling them away. An air throw of javelins from my Oathsworn. And now it looks like the Cataphracts are going to be moving in. Nope, he's pulling them away. And here I'm bunching up my skirmishers, which is a micro mistake. A massive micro mistake. Also wasting javelins on the Eastern Spears, a massive mistake. So here he's going to just move his elephants out of range from my skirmishers. Move them a bit closer to his cavalry. And I don't pull the skirmishers back in time. I have to fire at the Eastern Cataphracts. I have to try to fire at... I'm charging in against the Eastern Cataphracts with my noble horse. My noble horse gets wrecked on the charge. I get a good volley off against the Indian war elephants. Manage to make them run amok inside the general of Parthia. But the general is going to be able to make it through, and this is massive. The elephants are wrecking both my noble horse, and the Royal Cataphracts are managing to pull through and get into my skirmishers. So at this point it's a GG, rare charge against my dead general. There are 12 men left in the elephant unit, so 6 elephants left. And I'm not able to fire effectively here, trying to pull away with my Celtic skirmishers, but the Cataphracts are just cleaning up what's left of my units. The elephants are turning around, so now I have an opening to fire on the elephants. I'm going to get in another volley probably, and there we go. Killing the elephants so quickly. But I didn't have a response to his Cataphracts in the end, so Blademaster played very well. I made some horrible decisions, like an Oathsworn with 24 kills. That's a mismanaged Oathsworn. Although I have a lot of nice kills on my raiding horsemen, they were completely wasted, and I wasted a lot of the important javelins on my infantry units against Blademaster's Eastern Spears and Persian Hoplites. So very nicely done by him in baiting javelins with these units. The Parthian foot archers, although they didn't get a massive amount of kills, they were very important because they were against my Oathsworn. The elephants won this game for Blademaster, but also doing the things that enabled the elephants to win the game. So I was very happy when the Sarmatian horse were off the field. But if I had saved my raiding horse, which was the original plan, then I would have been able to counter the elephants a lot easier. So good game, well played to Blademaster. I'm not happy with how I played that game, but can happen sometimes when you get overconfident. So the score is now 1-1, and in the next battle, Blademaster has the pick of map and factions. So we'll see how that goes. Strength and honor.